users like once a year, you will rather roll it out with those bite-sized training. Okay? And that way, you're giving your users the autonomy to master the content. So that also helps motivate the end users. Another way to reinforce user behavior is utilize the contextual nudges, right? So at Proofpoint, we also have this email warning tag that alerts your users on uncertain email, giving them additional context on the risky emails. For example, this sender is coming from an outside organization, or this sender's domain failed DMARC authentication. So with these additional contextual nudges, it reminds users of what they learned, and they can be more cautious before they take any actions. Not just that, if you see in the warning tag, there is a report suspicious button. This is also another nudge that will remind your users that you actually encourage them to report any email that they feel off. So that's another way to reinforce positive user behavior. Last piece to the puzzle is how you measure the success, how you measure the performance of your program. Okay, so many organizations are tracking completion rate or failure rate of phishing simulation tests today. But there are more to that, right? You want to be able to track and see if there are fewer clicks on malicious links in your phishing simulated email. But at the same time, you also wanted to see fewer clicks on real world threats. That's what you care about. Ultimately, every security awareness program is about improving your security posture, driving security outcomes, right? And we're seeing more and more organizations starting to track reporting rates. And again, you wanted to track reporting rates not just on phishing simulation tests, but also on real-world threats. This is also a strong indicator of your users proactively securing your organization. And among all these user-reported messages, how accurate are they? Are your users reporting random email, or are they reporting high-risk email? So do they really have the skill sets that they need to identify truly suspicious email? Last but not least, your executives, they're going to care about how well your program and how well your users perform compared with the industry peers, right? So are you providing the metrics that your executives are looking for? That helps you benchmark how well you're doing compared with your peers. So at Proofpoint, we take a holistic approach when it comes to security awareness that drives behavior change, help your users build sustainable security habits, and most importantly, help you build a strong security culture, right? So we have this ACE framework. A stands for assess, which helps you identify your vulnerable users using the very attractive people insights that we just talked about, so you can train, provide more targeted training towards your most risky users. C stands for change behavior, so we can help you change any unsafe secure user behavior using the contextual nudges, the micro-learning that we just talked about, and the adaptive learning framework, so you can provide more personalized learning experience to your end users. And E stands for evaluate. We provide all the metrics that we just talked about in the previous slides, so you can surface the success, better communicate success to your executives. That way you can get the resources, the budget that you need to further improve your program and evolve along that maturity journey. Okay, so that concludes my session. If you have any questions, feel free to stick around, and we're happy to take them. Thank you.